can't take myself seriously when I say that. Hey angels, it's Lurkin. It's Lookin BRATZ, aka Dom. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I love to talk about dolls and all of that. And I haven't talked about Monster High in a minute because I have some beef with Monster High. I have some beef with Mattel. I don't like some of the things that Mattel is doing. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. I hesitated to buy this doll. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get her, but I was like, I want to have a complete Haute Couture collection of all the characters. Spectra. We got Spectra here from the Is it just called Masquerade? Oh, Haute Couture Midnight Runway. Why did I say it like that? Midnight Runway. I feel like I'm saying it weird. Anyways, here's her box, which is like pretty cool. It's pretty cute, whatever. I, I don't know. Like, I think it's a cool box design. But I did kind of prefer the first Haute Couture dolls. I love that little emblem they had that like stuck out. This one is cute. It's given something. But I have issues with Mattel. And I will say off the bat that I just don't like their business practices. I think a lot of people could agree with that. That it's just... I don't know. I feel like they're giving us subpar quality dolls at a really, really expensive price. Whereas I don't think they get enough judgment for it. I'm going to say that. I don't think not Monster High, I'll say Mattel. I don't think Mattel is getting enough. I feel like they deserve more judgment. And I feel like just coming from the standpoint of somebody who is primarily a BRATZ fan, I feel like BRATZ always, 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 with a Z, gets a lot of just like BS from a lot of people. And MGA like offers like really, I will say, for the price of something that you're getting from MGA, you're getting a really good quality doll. In this economy, you're getting a good quality doll at like, let's say, 26 bucks. 26 bucks at Mattel, it looks different in a lot of ways. You're either getting like a doll that's like subpar with maybe a cute playset with unpainted details. You're maybe getting a doll that's cute, could have polypropylene hair, who knows, and like a ton of useless kind of accessories. And I know it's for kids. It's for kids, so you know what? I'm gonna say that from there. Like, those are for kids. Kids love the accessories, that's cute, whatever. But then it's like you kind of get like an okay-ish doll. Sometimes they're really cute. Like, I really love the G3 Venus. Like, she looks super duper cute. I look forward to purchasing her. I'm loving the new sort of core refresh dolls that have been popping up. But for the like collector lines, like the G1 lines, I'm really, really unimpressed sometimes. And I try to be excited for some of them, but then I'm like, I really bought this for like this price? I don't know. So Spectra is $75, and I'm telling you, I don't think at all, looking at her, that she was worth $75. I don't think a lot of the Haute Couture dolls were worth that price. And I've talked about that before. I didn't like Laguna. Haute Couture Laguna was like one of the worst quality control experiences I've ever had with like a collector doll for 75 bucks. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know there's much more expensive dolls. There are more expensive dolls out there. Integrity Toys, of course. And even BRATZ has done, or like MGA has done some really expensive dolls, but I always felt like the quality, at least, for the most part, because Integrity and MGA have had their moments here and there, but like Mattel is consistently kind of giving us, I don't want to say garbage, but like they're giving us playline quality at the collector price. And I just don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool. I don't like what they did. I believe it was like during the Black Friday sales or whatever, like they totally misled fans. Like, I'm gonna say that I was on Twitter. I was pissed off. I'm sorry. I'm no filter. Like, I was pissed off. Like, what Mattel Creations did. Like, they got people hyped up. Like, you know, thinking things were gonna go back in stock, and there was like nothing. It was like nothing. And they like specifically, I felt like were saying like Monster High is gonna have a huge restock, and there was like nothing good. And then in turn, a lot of people were getting returns. They were getting returns that other people returned because the dolls were not good, because the dolls quality like was just trash. So I'm sorry, like, I don't want to start this off like super negative. But I have to say, like, I feel like Mattel isn't getting enough flack for what they've been doing. I think the business tactics, like, I don't like it. I don't agree with it. It it peeves me. It peeves me. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a BRATZ fan primarily. I love Monster High. I love Barbie. I think they can do so much better. Like, I feel like I feel like they know what they're doing. It sucks that they treat fans this way and they treat collectors this way. And I just think they could do so much better. And I really wish they would do right by their fans. And this is no disrespect at all to the designers and the creative teams. Like, they're doing what they can do under those limitations. But the business side of it, like, it's horrific to see that. So I did get Spectra kind of hesitantly, but I couldn't hesitate too much because you know how these Monster High Mattel Creations drops goes. That didn't sound right. You know how these drops go. They're messy for the most part. There's a lot of bots who purchase up a bunch of the dolls, and like a lot of fans don't even get the chance to buy the dolls. So there's another flaw in their system there. But here is Spectra in her box, and there's already things that I'm like, I don't like about her. Let's open her up. She does come with a certificate of authenticity here. And I'm sure a lot of people have seen this doll already. Maybe you've already seen a million videos about this, but whatever. It does say, this certifies that your Monster High Haute Couture Spectra Vondergeist doll materialized through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel, and this was designed by Glenda Chu. And the other side is kind of like an invitation. It says, you are gorgeously invited to Midnight Runway, the hauntest fashion show of the year. Spectra Vondergeist haunts the runway in a masquerade-inspired look. It is Vondergeist, right? Wearing a mysterious mask reminiscent of whispering smoke, Spectra Vondergeist is ethereal elegance in a sheer, flowing dress with a smoky print and spooky tattered edges. There's always a good tattered edge with Monster High. Her ghostly look is complete with smoke and chain heels and floating chain accessories, including mace and chain earrings. Okay. As the clock strikes 12, Spectra Vondergeist, why did they say her full name like that? Why can't you just say Spectra? Is going to rattle the Ghoulz as she floats down the runway. Okay. Mad respect to the copywriters at Mattel. The box. The box. You opened it. I came. Where my DVD players at? Okay. Enough joking around. This. That should have been, for this price, $75. Why aren't these real chains, huh? Why are these just electroplated plastics? Mattel? Explain. Why does the hair look like this in the box? Why does her hair look a damn mess? For $75. Now, some people have gotten some wonky... I'm grabbing this because I'm not that cruel. I did want the doll. To be fair, I bought the doll with my money. I wanted the doll. Did I do a Afterpay plan? Yeah. I was not paying all that up front. But that is besides the point. I lost... Oh, my scissors. We're going to cut her out. And this is my issue with all of the Haute Couture dolls for the most part. I think Claudine had like the most laid down hair. And so did Cleo. Cleo's hair was pretty good. Draculaura's hair was bad. Frankie's hair was okay, though I washed all of their hair. Everyone got their hair washed. Everyone got the spa treatment. You know, I tried to treat each of those dolls with respect. My Draculaura, I've said this before, was super duper wonky and had like a chipped lip. And there was nothing that could be done about it without me returning the doll. And I was like, well, here's another thing is like, I feel like they'll do this and like, you can't even return the doll and exchange it because they just sell out of all of them. So it's kind of like your SOL if you get a bad doll, like you can't even exchange it. It's like, there's no doll to replace it with. So you're just, either you accept the fact that you got a bad doll or you don't have that doll. You just don't get that doll. I gotta say, I don't know if I care about the package anymore. I don't know if I care about the package because I preserved all of the packaging for the last set of Haute Couture Ghouls, and I don't know if I'm gonna do that here. I don't know if I have the patience, the capacity. We're a few days away from Christmas. This doll has been like rotting for at least a month in my house, unopened, and I'm like, I'm opening her tonight because I'm gonna do her hair. I'm doing her hair because I just opened up this big Kylie doll. This is the same night, y'all. I just opened up Big Kylie, and you know what? I almost was gonna open her up like off camera, and I didn't want to make this video, but I have to be honest. I had to air my grievances with Mattel Creations. I had to put it out somewhere. And I know for a fact I'm never gonna end up on a Mattel PR list, so I'm not even worried about that, girl. I think I am. I have no chances. I have no hope for that in the future. So, and I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I feel like a lot of, and I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of creators who get Mattel PR kind of like. Sorry, I think I'm cursing a lot in my videos, so please excuse me. But I guess these are like for adult collectors, so they're kissing their asses. Like Mattel's getting their asses kissed. I was gonna say kicked. They're getting their ass kicked by me. No, it's a lot of like hoo-ha from like some people who get PR. Not all. Don't misconstrue my words. Some people are honest, but I've seen a lot of people kind of like, I don't know, like kind of like downplay the truth of how the dolls are in terms of quality. Now, okay, the hair is kind of atrocious. I've seen it worse though. Like mine isn't as bad as some of the other Spectras I've seen. Now the face card. Girl, this is what I get. I keep talking. Her eyeshadow is missing. She has, or no, her eyebrow. Her eyebrow's missing. Part of her eyebrow here. This is what I mean. I can't exchange the doll. I'm stuck with the doll. And her hair, I didn't cut this. I don't see any hair here. Her hair is cut here. Do you see that? Her hair is cut. I don't think I did that. If I did, I take accountability for that, but I don't think I did that. You see, this is what I get. I'm gonna keep talking. Some people, I know people are gonna be mad at this. They're gonna be mad at me. Girl, I didn't make the doll. I'm just giving my opinion on it. Can this mask even come off? Oh, the mask is kind of like affixed to the face. Oh, okay. I have to fix that. Plastic ties are not my friend. I try to be as careful as possible with hair, so like the fact that if I cut it, like I do take accountability for that, but I don't think I did that. I don't think I did that. But we're gonna fix it anyways. Her hair is kind of like tied back like that, which I wasn't even fully aware of until now. I will say the outfit though, I do like the outfit, but it is a little basic, and like the fact that this is like one like it's just like a thin piece of like pleather fabric. I like this part, like the kind of like I don't even know, like the sheer fabric, like that's really cute. But I like the pleather part is kind of like boring and basic. I don't know. Like I just feel like they could have done something else. The earrings though, I feel like the earrings are really cute. And I feel like Monster High loves to do like good earrings. The shoes are pretty cute as well. Like Monster High always loves a good shoe. I don't even know how to describe these shoes. Like they're ghastly, they're ghostly. They said something about mace. I don't know. The earrings are cool though. And so are the shoes. The fact that this is like just electroplated plastic though, like that just doesn't sit right with me for a collector doll. I feel like this should have all been real chains. And like Claudine, I think had a chain handle on her purse. And I don't know if there was other examples of chains in the other dolls. I don't know, but like that's kind of like, like really? Like we couldn't like, you know, shell out a few more bucks for up the budget of this doll? I don't care anymore. I just ripped it open. The stand is different from the other Haute Couture dolls, so it is completely plastic. Some of the Haute Couture dolls, like the first three, had like the acrylic or the clear plastic ones that broke. My Draculaura's broke, and so I had to fix it. This one has a saddle stand, which I think is very hit or miss, and a lot of people dislike saddle stands. The base is not like the regular Monster High base. It is the Skelette, which is pretty cute. Like, I'm not mad at it. It's just all plastic, though. She does have, like, pleather shorts, too, I forgot to mention. They're pleather biker shorts, and then underneath there seems to be some sort of silver shirt. It's okay. It's just a little basic, I think she'll look cute next to my other Haute Couture dolls, but like, yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I needed this doll. The belt just flew off. It's just a lot of bad luck with this doll. I think I'm gonna like wash her hair. Like, I really, like, genuinely, I don't know what to say about this doll. I don't know what to say. Like, she's like cute, but like $75? Are you kidding me right now? I feel like even like the Chucky Tiffany pack, like, I loved that pack, and I don't remember how much that was. Maybe it was like $90. Maybe it was cheaper. I don't know. Like, the Skeletor dolls, I feel like sometimes are priced a little cheaper, and those are licensed characters, and I tend to like those a little bit more. Just a little incy bit more. I only have a few of them, though. I only have Elvira, and I have Chucky Tiffany, because those are my main three horror characters. Although I don't know if I consider Elvira completely horror, but you know what I mean. But Spectra, we're going to fix her up, though. We're going to fix her hair. We're going to make something out of this. And this is saran hair. Mind you, this is not what saran hair should look like straight out of a box. Like, not at all. The fact that Mattel gets away with this, it's laughable, but I will fully recognize the irony in me giving them my money. Like, I paid for this doll, and I played into the whole sales of it all. So, like, I'm part of the problem, too. But yeah, the face is cute. The face is cute too. I like the face. Some people mentioned they wanted Spectra's original mold. I loved Spectra's original face. I loved Spectra's original doll. I had her when I was a little kid. The mold isn't bad. Like, I think the sculpt is pretty cute. It maybe would have looked better with the original one, but we'll deal with it, you know? Like, I don't know. But yeah, let's fix her up. She deserves a little spa day. A little spa day. Okay, let's go do that. Okay, y'all. I just undressed Spectra, and I will say, I kind of mistook the missing eyebrow. It's actually like glitter. I'm trying to zoom in. I should have put her on a stand. It's glitter. Like the shimmer above her on her brow bone. It's just like the paint went over onto her eyebrow, which is still like messy, like, but I guess it's better than the missing eyebrow, but it still doesn't, like, I can't do anything about that unless I just repaint it, and I'm not a repainter, so yeah. We're gonna wash her up. Make sure you take her clothes off, because you do not want that pleather peeling on you, and you know that pleather is gonna peel in a few years, so girl, I'm trying not to be shady, but like, it's Monster High, so I guess shady, it comes with the territory. But yeah, like, let's go fix this girl's hair. Hello and welcome to my sink. I am going to show off some basics. So of course we have our Spectra doll. She's looking a little unique. I like to use Dawn dish soap to get any residue, grease, product out. I like a fine-toothed comb. That one's not my usual one, but it was the one I had on hand. I also use a pet brush to get out any knots, and I like to use hair conditioner, regular hair conditioner. I do not use fabric softener. I like to stay away from it personally. First thing I'm going to do is wash her hair. I typically use lukewarm water. Now I'm going to use the soap, and I'm going to massage it into the hair, essentially the same way that you would massage real people hair is how I would massage soap into a doll's hair. And I really want to get out any greasy feeling, any products. For Spectra, I feel like there wasn't much in her hair, but it's still a necessary step for me personally whenever I'm doing doll hair to cleanse it first before I go in and condition it and style it. And really make sure to wash out that dish soap really, really well. I'll use warmer water, like maybe I'll use a little bit more hot than cold, but it's still kind of just warm, like nothing that's burning me. Also, I do use gloves these days. This was filmed back in December, so please don't mind me. I was kind of dumb and I was not wearing gloves here. Now we're going to go in with hair conditioner and we're really going to work it in, but I'm going to take my pet brush and really use that to detangle the hair. That's what the pet brush is really for. And again, I would recommend wearing gloves when using that pet brush. As you can see, like I, first of all, had such a hard time detangling with my fingers, which is why I use the pet brush, but also use a glove while doing that because the pet brush can really, really mess up your hands. Like they can really scratch them up. There was so much hair coming off of Spectra. As you can see on the brush, I just kept going over with the conditioner and I was really, really working on those ends. I wanted it to be really nice. Like, I wanted a really nice end result. I wasn't expecting so much hair to come out, especially because I feel like Monster Highs, because they have smaller heads than like LOL or Rainbow High or something like that. Like, those have shedding, but not as much as this for a doll with a smaller head. And not to make those comparisons again, but it's just a little bit weird to me. But I think she still looked fine in the end, which we'll see eventually. But really, really get that conditioner out. And also, we are going to end up doing like a boil wash / boil dip. Also, look at all that hair. It's gross. So I really need to make sure the hair is conditioned before a boil wash. The hair should always, always be conditioned before a boil wash. It's gonna change. It's gonna make a difference, you know? So I like to do another conditioner rinse and I make sure to use that comb to comb that conditioner all throughout the hair to really saturate it. And then I am going to wash it out again with warm water. I'm also using my comb along the way to comb it out while her hair is underwater. At this point in the process, I was already seeing a difference, but I'm going to lay her out to dry and then most likely going to boil wash her. So let's do that. All right, I laid Spectra down to dry on a towel. So far, the saran is looking pretty decent, but I feel like once that saran dries down, I don't know how it's going to look. It could be poofy or fizzy, so we might need to boil wash her, which is okay. So I am going to let her dry, and I will come back to her, and from there, I will assess what we need to do with her. Surprise! It's boil washing time. So I have this cool little heater thing here. Sometimes I'll boil water in a pot, but if I want to get it done fast, I'll use that little thing that I showed you at the very start of this boil washing process. I'll link it in my Amazon storefront, but I'm going to pour that boiling water into this pot because it's going to make my life easier for when I dip the doll's hair in. And I realized I almost made this overflow. Like what's wrong with me? But hey, if it gets the job done, I am just going to dip Spectra's hair in. And then as I do that, I'm going to take my comb and I am going to comb through her hair. And then I literally I repeat this process over and over. That first dip was a little hard because I'll be honest, I first washed her hair in December. And then I started this process in March because I just let her lay in a bin for 3 months almost. So much was happening around Christmas time and then after Christmas. So I really put this on the back burner, but now it's on the front burner with the pot. Okay, anyways, I literally just dip, comb. Once I'm finally done with the boil washing itself. Also, I don't know if this is boil washing or boil dipping. I've always called this boil washing. Please don't judge me. If you are a doll hair connoisseur, this is just the way I've been doing it. Also, I do this to set the part in case I feel like the part is falling apart. After this, I'll do a quick cold rinse with cold water, and that's all. But here's my Barbie in slow motion who is going to get a boil wash and her bangs permed. But anyways, let's move on to the final process, which is going to be the styling part. So let's go do that. Finally, the time has come to actually do her hair. After the boil wash, I let it dry and it looks pretty good. I think once I put the Dolphy water wax in it, it's really going to mend those fibers. So I'm going to take my Dolphy water wax. This is not regular water wax. This is specifically formulated for doll hair for anybody who wants to get smart in my comments. Anyways, I'm just going to rub that in my fingers to blend it out, and then I'm going to work it throughout her hair. I think Dolphy water wax is really great for all doll hair. I don't use too much of it in each doll just because it can get greasy. Like, it can have a greasy feeling and look if you use too much. But if you use just a little bit, it goes a long way. And here is the final styled Spectra. She does look a lot better. I changed up the tied back part of her hair a little bit compared to her original doll. Also, I was trying to sort of cover up the fact that part of her hair was like shorter, like it was like chopped on one side. But I think she looks pretty good. I'm happy with the end result. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe for more doll videos, like and comment, and also follow me on all socials at LOOKIN BRATZ, hold the G on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Thanks again, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!